Hello, welcome to my tent. Miss Sheri was looking for something to do today, so I made a tent to play in. Have you ever done that at home? I just took a sheet and put it over some chairs, and then I brought in some of my favorite things. I thought I might need some pillows and some stuffy friends, so I brought them in. I also have my binoculars. Like when you go camping, sometimes you use binoculars. And then some little puppy things to play with. And then I brought in another stuffy friend and my flashlights. Oh, and a remote control car. I can't wait to play with that later. That's going to be so fun. And then over here, I have some more friends. A little battery operated light. You can ask Mom and Dad if they have one of those. And my bear friend. And I wanted to hang out with you today and read a book. I don't know if you've seen this one. It's an old book, but it's a really good one. I think you're going to like it. It's called There's No Such Thing as a Dragon. Look at that house. You see how big that dragon is? The head is out the front and the tail is out the back. How fun is that? This is written by, and the pictures are done by, Jack Kent. Billy Bixby was rather surprised when he woke up one morning and found a dragon in his room. Can you see that little dragon on the end of the bed there? See that? That's Billy in the bed, and that's his bedroom. It was a very small dragon, about the size of a kitten, a little kitty cat. The dragon wagged his tail happily when Billy patted him on the head. What would you think if you woke up to find a dragon in your room? That would be a surprise. So Billy went downstairs to tell his mom. And Mom said, "There is no such thing as a dragon." And she said it like she meant it. Okay, there he was. He's telling his mom. He's like, "There's a dragon in my room." And she goes, "No, there's no such things as dragons." So Billy went back to his room and he went to get dressed. The dragon came close to Billy and it wagged its little tail. Billy did not pat it because if there's no such thing as something, it's silly to pat it on the head. There's Billy, he's getting dressed, you see him? But there's no such thing as a dragon, his mom said so. So Billy washed his face and his hands and he went down to breakfast. The dragon went along. The dragon went with him, but you know what? The dragon was bigger now. It was almost as big as a dog. Can you see the dragon? Does he look like he's getting a little bigger? Billy sat down on the table and the dragon sat on the table. Well, this sort of thing was not normally permitted at Billy's house, but there wasn't much Billy's mother could do about it. She had already told him there is no such thing as a dragon. And if there's no such thing as a dragon, then you can't tell it to get off the table because it's not really there. But Billy sees it, and I see it, and you see it. So Mother made some pancakes for Billy, but the dragon ate his pancakes. Mother made some more, and the dragon ate those pancakes too. Mother kept making pancakes until she ran out of batter. Billy only got one pancake, but he said that's all he really wanted anyway. There's his other pancake. Billy went upstairs to brush his teeth. Mother started clearing the table. The dragon, and he was getting bigger now. He was almost as big as the mother. He was, by this time, he was quite big, and he made himself comfortable on the hall rug, and he went to sleep. He took a nap. By the time Billy came back downstairs, you're not going to believe this. The dragon had grown so much that it filled the hallway. Billy had to go around through the living room to get to where his mom was. He couldn't even get by the dragon. "I didn't know dragons grew so fast," said Billy. "There is no such thing as a dragon," said his mother. I don't know, what do you think? Does it look like there's a dragon in the living room? Looks like it to me. Cleaning the downstairs took Mother all morning. What with the dragon in the way and having to climb in and out of the windows to clean from room to room. She couldn't get around the dragon, he was getting so big. By noon, which is about lunchtime, the dragon filled the entire house. Its head hung out the front door, and its tail was all the way out the back door. Look at that. There was not one room that didn't have some part of the dragon in it. An arm or a leg or a toe. When the dragon woke up from his nap, oh, he was so hungry. The bakery truck went by. That's a truck that carries bread to the stores. And oh, can you smell it? The dragon could smell the fresh bread and he could not resist. So the dragon got up and ran down the street chasing the bakery truck. And you know what happened? The house went along with the dragon like the shell on top of a turtle. Look, he got up and the house was on his back. He's chasing the bread truck because he's hungry. The mailman was just coming up the path with some mail for the Bixbys when their house rushed past him and headed down the street. He chased their house for a few blocks. He wanted to give them their mail, but he could not catch it. Can you see the mailman? He's right there in the middle, and he's chasing the house trying to drop off the mail. When Mr. Bixby came home for lunch, the first thing that he noticed was that his house was gone. His house was not there. Luckily, one of the neighbors was able to tell him which way the house went. Look, his house is gone. Remember where it is? It's on the back of the dragon. Mr. Bixby got in his car and he went driving around. He was looking for his house. He looked at all the houses as he drove along. Finally, he saw it. It looked familiar. And Billy and Mrs. Bixby were waving from the upstairs window. There he is. They found the house. Do you see him in the window? They're upstairs. They're right here waving. They're waving to Dad. And it looks like the dragon got a snack. He's eating some bread from the truck. Oh my goodness. Mr. Bixby climbed right up on top and over the dragon's head. He went onto the porch and through the upstairs window. There he is. He's climbing up. You think he'd be surprised? I bet your dad would be surprised if that happened. How did this happen? Asked Mr. Bixby. It was the dragon, said Billy. There is no such thing. Mama started to tell him there's no such thing as a dragon. And you know what Billy said? He said, there is a dragon. He insisted, and it's a very big dragon. And he patted the dragon on top of the head. Look at that. Kind of looks like a great big puppy. The dragon wagged its tail happily. Then, even faster than it had grown, the dragon started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Soon, it was the size of a kitten again. Do you see how small it is now? Just the head and the tail. And then it's in the hallway again, and now it's just the size of a little kitten. How silly is that? I don't mind dragons that are this size, said Mother. Why did it have to grow so big? I'm not sure, said Billy, but I think it just wanted to be noticed. It wanted them to know he was really a dragon and he was really there. The end. Thanks for hanging out with me in my tent. Have a good day. Bye.